Last week, Ryan and I reacted to this video called
25 Strangers Shoot Their Shot.
In the second the first girl walked out, this dude fell in love.
My name's Jolie.
Deal. She looked good.
We just started the video.
She looked good.
Now, Ryan catches feelings and falls in love with literally every girl he sees, but this time, I decided to do something about it. I hit up Jolie on Instagram, got her number, and somehow convinced her to surprise Ryan in person.
I don't think he expects this at all, so I'm curious what his reaction's gonna be.
It's been a minute since I pulled one of these on Ryan, so I figured it was time to bring it back. Today, he thinks we're just filming another regular reaction, but what he doesn't know is that his internet crush is waiting in the other room. Here's how it all went down.
Look at the one I just sent to you.
My wife told her friends.
I just found a white rabbit that be saying some crazy stuff.
We can do the rapper one.
You haven't seen him?
I've never seen him.
Alright, I'll start the video.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, so today I found a new artist called BBYTEX. Have you heard of him?
I've not heard of this rapper.
It's another white rapper, but I think it's like if Mabu was really about that world that he claims to be a part of.
I'm excited. Yeah, this is Mabu vibes.
Long ass intro.
Now, if we could just get to the song.
One in the top niggas die with it.
Whoa! Hey!
One in the top niggas die with it.
Whoa!
Top niggas die with it.
One in the top.
Niggas die with it.
Okay. Bro started immediately with it.
Niggas.
Alright, let me run this.
Let's run that back.
One in the top niggas die with it. D-Cock ran out of shot, chase him down in the Reebok. Follow a rap and I ain't trying beatbox. Whip out the wop, knock a little nigga screws loose. Niggas distant, I told him to play ball.
Oh, I just rap around. It was white for a second now. I was like letting some of those words pass.
Knock a little nigga screws loose. Niggas distant.
But then again, if you just hear this and don't see him right away, you're like, oh, who's this new?
Yeah,
who's this new YN just playing right now?
Yeah, if I just heard this with no visual, I would have bought it. Like, I'm not a rapper.
And what do you think at this point, just with them saying it?
Niggas, the little niggas.
Like, and I'm a freedom of speech absolutist. Yeah, you can say absolutely whatever you want. And I'm not gonna be the police officer that's like, you are forbidden from saying. Look, you can say whatever, but whatever repercussions happen. And obviously if this is his hood and these black people are co-signing him, you know, he can say it with them, but he's not gonna say it elsewhere.
Correct.
Had his bitch off.
So at this moment, I texted Jolie and told her she could come out in a minute or so.
Popping out with the Draco. Ain't no big bro, I do it.
No, it's hard though, it's hard.
And here she comes. A Bobby Schmurder remix type beat.
Oh shit.
What?
What are you watching?
Gotcha.
Oh, hell no.
Good job. Good job.
What the?
Yo.
Bro, he hates when I prank him. I haven't done this in a minute.
I heard the door click and I was like, what was that? So are we still gonna post the N-word guy?
Oh no, that was just for fun.
I thought that was a good video. Ah, wait. My heart's beating, hold on, give me a second. Oh man. Well, my head was not expecting that. I've been here for a cool ass minute. You just hiding somewhere?
Yeah, I could hear you guys talking.
Oh shit. This was not on my bingo card for this year. See, Noah's terrifying because that was a little too easy to ambush me there. Like that was a complete setup. So what's your deal?
What do you mean, what's my deal?
Well, how did this transpire?
He just messaged me and said, hey, you wanna come surprise you? Saw your guys' reaction video. Pulled up my whole Instagram and everything and didn't even follow me.
I didn't follow you?
Yeah.
Dude, I followed you off the quickness, right? When I pulled it up. I followed you for like 2 days and you didn't follow me back and then I followed you.
Oh, my bad.
But she saw my message.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't DM you. I didn't DM you. That's what I do. I test out the waters with the follow.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Sorry.
Did everyone see our video that was in the episode you were in?
Yeah, we had group chat, got sent like right away. Like everyone from the episode.
Oh shit. Everyone's in a group chat texting thread, like.
Yeah, through like Instagram. We all message each other.
Oh.
Hey, she's here now.
Yeah, yeah, that video. Thoughts on white rappers saying the N-word?
I mean, like, probably shouldn't do that.
Rob is looking a little different today. Holy shit. Well, Jolie, it's nice to have you here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well,
thanks for having me.
Yeah. I would have invited you, but he didn't call me back. So I just had to finish this video because this was funny. I'm assuming you're black and white.
Yeah.
Black dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. See how I knew that? Thoughts on this?
One in the top niggas die with it. D-Cock ran out of shot, chase him down in the Reebok. Follow a rap and I ain't trying beatbox. I play the hot shit, bang the wop, knock a little nigga screws loose. Niggas distant, I told him to play ball. I'm on court trying to knock someone face off.
It's not even bad.
That's what I was saying. So that's why I'm like, I say let him say it. I don't care.
If I didn't watch the video, I wouldn't be like, that's a white guy. Society probably won't let him get away with it, but like he's good.
Yeah, if it's hard, then you get the pass. Well, I'm not saying you officially get the N-word pass. I'm saying if it's hard, people will overlook things.
But even people like don't like it, like they might still listen to it.
Yeah,
it's kind of good.
How'd you get on Nectar?
They sent an email because I've been on some Jubilee episodes. I was like freshly single, like a week or two single when I got the email, and the relationship ended poorly. So I was like, whatever, I'm gonna sign up for this, like do a dating one because I haven't done a dating Nectar Jubilee video. So I applied, and then they called me back like a few months later, and I forgot I applied for it, and I was like, oh, and then I was like, sure, I'll just do it.
Wow, months later, wow.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot. Like I forgot I applied for it.
Was there like an interview process? I remember they talked to me. It was like an interview thing.
Yeah, we did one like Zoom meeting, and they kind of asked a few questions, but it was pretty quick, like just basic, like where are you from? What do you like to do? How would you shoot your shot? And I think because when I told them how I would shoot my shot, it was like so bad that they were like, we're gonna have people shoot their shot at you because that was so bad.
Yeah.
Did they say it was bad, or
They were just like, oh, anything else? And I was like, no.
you could tell they weren't feeling your answer?
Yeah, and I was like,
Hey, you got chosen.
that's why they were like, other people just talk to you.
And I'm assuming you don't be shooting your shot like that.
Yeah, not really.
Most girls, you just breathe and that's like shooting your shot basically.
That's why I feel like these videos are hard because if someone's attracted to someone already, then it doesn't really matter what they say.
Thank you. That's a fact.
Because if a good looking guy says something like corny, it's like, oh, so cute. But then if it's a not good looking guy, you're like, this guy's weird.
These are the things that I say. And then Rhino's mean when he says it, but that's a fact. If you're built like a pumpkin and you say something, it's just not gonna sound good. No matter how cool your line is or how confident. I don't know. I just think about pumpkins right now.
Ryan's comparisons are crazy.
You fuck with pumpkins?
I guess during the Halloween season.
Yeah. And I found out Jess is taken. She got a boyfriend. Not that I care because I'm not even interested in her.
Yeah.
But I was just saying.
For the viewers.
For the viewers.
Yeah,
man.
just in case you were curious.
They were like, oh, she's taken. They sent me her reels and shit. It's like her and her mans and shit.
I saw him on Sunday at a line dancing place like over by my house. And my friends were like, oh, wasn't he on that video with you? And then there was too many people there. I like didn't say anything to him, but I saw
So
him.
you were at the line dancing too?
Yeah.
Line dancing?
I was with my white friends.
You didn't go up to him and be like, hey?
No, he was like really dancing.
Oh.
That was after the video
wow.
came out.
Yeah, after this one, like this Sunday, like this past few days ago.
Oh, he's a line dancer.
And he was like really two-stepping with all the girls. He's actually pretty good.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I can tell by his mustache he's good at dancing.
Yeah.
Can you really pull from a line dancing event though?
If you know how to dance, probably.
And a girl likes guys who are dancers.
Yeah. But if you just walked in like this, just standing there and not knowing anything.
My weird ass. I was told this is where the cute girls are.
Yeah, like you're not trying to have fun. Get out of here.
All right, everybody. If you would like to shoot your shot with Jolie, men, you can do so in 3, 2, 1. Woo! Yeah! So polite.
Am I tripping? I don't know why every guy didn't get up. I mean, and I'm not even saying that because you're here. Do they think they can do better than you? Or am I tripping?
I don't know. Well, I think because before, if you stand up, then you're like out if they reject you. Like those were the previous shoot your shot videos. But they changed the rules to like if you say no, they can go back to their seats and keep, like Simeon, he stood up for every single girl.
Yeah.
That's like really what everyone could have done.
If they're not into like the caramel flavor, I get it.
Yeah,
But
I'm not everyone's type.
I don't know, maybe the viewers, you'd have to take a random polling of random guys and see if you're their type, but.
Do you have a type or somebody that you usually gravitate towards?
I just think attractive people are attractive. I don't know, not specific. I guess I don't have a specific type. Athletic and good looking, but good looking can be all types of good looking.
Okay.
Did you think, what if no one gets up for me? Did you think about that?
I guess, yeah, that goes to your mind. But I feel like I'm, like, even if no one did, I'd be like, okay.
You would, your ego and soul wouldn't be
I'd be
shattered?
like, that's weird, like, that sucks. But who are these people to me, you know?
I would be shattered personally.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My name's Eric. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
You talked about kids.
Yeah.
I love kids. Do you prefer multiple kids or something?
Well, how many kids do you want in the future?
I would say 2. I want to be a girl dad. Okay. So like my last name is Sunshine. So I want to have like Summer and June. It's like cool names, but whatever I'm given.
Yeah,
What
okay.
about you?
Well, I already have one kid, so
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
After that, I don't know, we'll see.
Bro, I know what to say.
So the next one, I don't know, we'll see.
Okay. I heard UCI.
Yeah.
I go there too.
Oh, really? What
Yeah.
major?
I'm a film major. I'm kind of thinking about psychology minor, but I'm kind of just experiencing, trying it out.
Surely, you know immediately, without even speaking to the guys, if you're gonna swipe no on them.
Yeah, for sure. You still gotta be like nice. Like I feel like I'm a nice person enough where like in public or like in something like this, if someone, you know, it takes some type of courage to like come up to someone and talk to them. So I'm not gonna just be like disrespectful. I don't know. Like I'll still get them like, oh, okay, like no thanks.
Oh, okay.
You know? Like
you know,
I'll still be nice where there aren't like this girl's totally rude.
Does that happen often where you get approached by men frequently in public?
Not really. One person did after this video and they're like, were you just in a YouTube video? And I was like, yeah. And he tried to give me his LinkedIn. He was like my age, but he was like, I don't have social media. And I was like, I don't have LinkedIn. So yeah, I feel like you do kind of know, but I try to be nice to people. But like people don't really go out that much. So people don't really approach me that much, but I'm also not in places to be approached.
Yeah. Like you said, you're not a clubber, bar person, music festival.
Having a kid, it's kind of hard to do that.
Would you if you didn't have a child?
Maybe. When I was in junior college, that was more like my party, whatever. Like once I put my son to bed, because I lived at home with my family at the time, then like, okay, I'm going out at night. Once I got to a 4-year, I was like, yeah, I'm over that.
Okay.
So maybe, but
How old is your son, by the way?
he's 5.
You
I
bet.
also didn't mention in my intro about me having a kid because then I was like, no one's gonna stand up. You know what I mean? That was like one thing. But also like people in the comments were mad at me for that. And I was like, if I said that or not, I knew I wasn't really gonna end up with anyone. Like I wasn't coming in expecting to meet the love of my life, you know? I was just like, okay, let's have some fun and experience. But no, I already knew, like, whatever. So it adds some pizzazz where it's like, what? She has a kid.
A little fun. Ooh, surprise.
So you also dropped it on the first person you
Yeah.
talked to. So it's not like you were withholding this
Yeah.
after every person I went through.
Especially the whole Love Island thing that just happened with like Huda
Yeah,
and how
yeah.
she like didn't say she had a kid.
I'm a mommy.
Mamacita.
I didn't wait that long.
So immediately, all right, bro's talking, mustache. What do you think about his appearance, his presentation? He had the boots.
Yeah, I think he like carries himself well. It's just like not my typical like someone I would go for. Like everyone in the comments thought I would match with him and he was like a nice guy and everything. Like there was nothing really wrong about him. Just I don't know. I didn't see us being like, oh, this is a good match. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't see y'all together. I wasn't feeling it.
You were so sweet, but I'm
That's so sweet. Once you hear it.
Simeon.
Simeon.
Nice to
Jolie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Like Jolie, like Jolie?
Yeah.
Like the
People
Jolie
usually
bean?
don't spell that right, yeah.
Like a Jolie bean?
Jolie bean?
Jelly bean, you know?
Oh, not jelly. Jolie.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
I could get lost in your eyes.
Oh, thanks.
They're really pretty. I feel like we're gonna have an eyelash competition though.
Oh, shit.
Well, these are fake, so you might win naturally.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Before anything even came out of his mouth, were you going to say no anyway?
Well, yeah, for sure. But I haven't really watched all the other videos, and apparently he's been on so many of them.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any, so I didn't know that. And if I knew that, I'd be like, no, I've seen you in too many things.
I feel like I'm going to get lost in your eyes. Didn't land with you.
No, I feel like that girls will always have a certain compliment that most guys say to them. Like if they have nice eyes or like nice lips or something, like most guys will compliment that one thing. Most people compliment my eyes, so I was kind of like, oh, thanks. But like he didn't have anything like unique where it was like something like stand out where I'm like, oh, he noticed that. Or like
What if you said he liked your eyebrows?
I would have been like kind of confused. I feel like they're pretty average. But I don't know if he said like if he said like, oh, you look really athletic, like do you lift weights, or like, and then it would be something, because like I feel like I look pretty strong. So if he was like, oh, do you like to lift, like what's your favorite type of lift, because that's something I'm interested in, then it would be like a compliment that goes with, I don't know.
That's some really good game that sometimes it can be hard for girls to articulate what they do like because they know what they don't like when it comes to guys approaching them. But like you just said there, girls who have beautiful eyes or nice skin or whatever, or fat ass or whatever, are always getting told that. So if you can find a compliment that is a bit more thoughtful, they don't get it that often, you don't sound so basic and so like, oh, I've heard that before.
But it's also hard in this, like if you actually know someone, you compliment their personality or like their more, not just their appearance, but like this, it's like they don't really know me that well, so they couldn't really say anything about my personality. But if you do know someone better, you can be like, oh, I love that you're so kind or you're so positive. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
I played volleyball for a long time, so like it came more naturally, I guess, to me. There's
Were you
other-
playing like front line? Were you jumping up and like spiking on people?
Yeah,
I
I'm
can see
mainly
that.
like a jumper, so
Yeah.
long jump, high jump are like
Fire.
better, yeah. But then
Yeah,
I
what about like gymnastics and stuff? You be doing flips and stuff? No.
not do gymnastics though.
You be doing flips and shit. He was trying. He was trying.
I'm gonna say no. Sorry.
It's all good. Jolie, she was cool, my vibe. She's an athlete too.
Is he actually an athlete?
He commented on the last video we did. Maybe he can comment again and tell us what sport he plays.
Simeon, do you play a sport on a team?
Comment down below for us.
Did you know I played D1 like soccer?
No, you didn't. You like stalled before you said soccer. You have nothing else to like rebuttal that with. If you said basketball, I'd be like, maybe.
I'm not tall enough for basketball.
Are you not? How tall are you?
6'1". I played soccer all my life.
You did not play D1.
Just for 1 year.
Where?
Drexel University in Philly. Do I not look like someone who plays soccer?
No, you don't.
Why I played it was a while ago. I've been out of the game for a while. I heard you like athletes. I was just putting that out there.
How you doing? Name's Coach.
Nice to meet you.
Jim.
Jolie.
Nice to meet you. I see you're an athlete. I think high school I ran track and field.
Thoughts on his dread?
Because seeing his Instagram after, he like his modeling pictures look so cool. His fashion is like really nice, but again, just like not someone I would typically go for. But like the way when I got to see his Instagram and stuff, I was like, oh okay, like I see how, I don't know, because like from one interaction, you can't really tell. So I'm glad I like saw his Instagram. And was like, oh, this shows a little bit more about him.
Yeah, that's why I think having a cool Instagram can do like 75% of the work. If you meet someone and then you exchange Instagrams, yeah, they get to really see more of you, and it can make you look cooler. It can actually help you or hurt you. He seemed like he had cool fits probably on his Instagram.
Yeah, and he was really nice. Everyone I kind of knew, I was already gonna say no to.
As soon as the line formed.
Yeah, I was like,
none of these are your ideal type.
Yeah. Like even when I first stepped out, I was kind of like scanning, and there wasn't anyone. I was like, ooh, I want them to stand up.
Damn. Damn. He seems like the guy who would never cheat and would be a great boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's just my 2 cents on him.
So because you picked nobody, I'm gonna let you go join the crowd.
Okay.
Okay?
Sit right over here.
I said no to everyone because I just didn't. Like the first guy was nice, but I just wasn't really attracted to anyone, and I didn't feel any type of connection with anyone, so.
Well, you said you didn't even think you were gonna match with anyone, so you weren't even taking it serious.
No, that's why before all the girls went in, the way that they were talking about it seemed like they were taking it more seriously, and I was like, oh, people are actually trying to find someone. And like to me, like I just never thought that people would, and it's like, you know, good for them. You know, they're putting themselves out there. But like when you have to take a relationship readiness test thing, and like 1, you're not ready at all, 10, you're like so ready, and I was a 1.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm like, I already know, because the girls were asking each other kind of like what their score was, and like, oh, I'm a 9, and I was like, I'm a 1. I'm just here for the vibes.
You're a vibe searcher.
Yeah, I was like really searching the vibes.
Every time I go on a dating show, I be taking it serious. Am I an idiot?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. I never understand the not taking it serious, because all right, if I don't find anyone, it's all good, like whatever. Maybe they have some weird troll looking people on the show and I'm just not fucking with them. But hey, if there is the girl of my dreams on here, why not? Like, why can't I explore that? If there would have been some handsome ass guy there, well, surely you would have been like, oh, we'll see.
I guess. I just feel like I'm so picky about that. But it's also like, even if you go into it not thinking something's gonna happen, then like if it's meant to be, it's gonna happen. But like if you take it too seriously, you're gonna get nervous and stressed and like.
That's a good point. The people who are on there, like, oh, my wife could be here, they start shaking and their knees start shaking and shit.
Right after this video, Jolie and Ryan got into a deep, juicy conversation. Ryan talked about how he would have rizzed her up if he was on the show with her. They also go into a whole bunch of dating and life questions, also asking her more questions about what it's like being a mother, and a whole bunch of other topics that we can't discuss on YouTube. So if you guys want to watch that extra content, all you have to do is become a member at mystrawberrypark.com. Also, every month we're giving away $1,000 to one member on our website. Here's last month's winner. So become a member and you have the chance of winning $1,000 every month and loads of extra content that we can't put on YouTube.